Hey guys, welcome back to Ants Midwest. And I've got several brand new colonies. 5 to be exact. Let's get started by showing off my Chromatagaster. It's a 3-queen colony with, I don't know, I probably have over 100 workers. But I would say there's maybe 30 in the nest / outworld, and the rest are in that bag. And I've connected a tube, but they haven't really used it at all. What I'm probably going to end up having to do is pick out pieces of debris one by one until there's nothing left but ants. You can see there's one right there. And I've given them some fruit flies, which surprisingly they're really good at taking down. They've got some brood on top of the water chamber. I'm sure it's really hard to see it. There you can see some eggs. By the way, they are Crematogaster Lineolata. There were many more queens in the nest. They were nesting in a log. And I didn't want to go too crazy like I did with the Formica montana, so I only got 3 instead of 9. I love Chromatagaster's gaster. It's a heart shape. It looks so cool. I'm really excited for this colony to grow and expand. I'm hoping that they'll do really well. So you guys can try to get a reference for size. I'm going to zoom out. And it's a really pretty small nest. Like, that's a gallon-sized bag. That's the nest. And if I saw a worker, I would show you. And that's a worker as she went away. But yeah, they're pretty dang small. Not the smallest of my new ones though. Beside my Aphaenogaster Picea colony, I have M&Ms. Just kidding. I have Pheidole Bicarinata. Pheidole Bicarinata. And you can see the different colored sand on the top there. That was some sand of what I collected them from. And they've began to nest in here. And maybe you can see a worker there. Absolutely tiny. I've given them some crushed fruit flies, and I saw them eating from one. Not sure where the other ones fell into the nest or outworld area, but there's actually a few workers climbing the side right there. I'm really excited for this colony as well. I have some majors in here. Not really sure if you'll be able to see any right now. I haven't seen any for a while. I'm assuming that they're in the nest. But there's probably 5 to 10 majors and I don't know, maybe 30 workers and the queen, which I am very upset with myself for not taking a picture before putting her in this nest, because now I will likely never see her again. So that's great, but yeah, I'm really excited for this colony as well. These next two, in this sock and that sock, are going to be very brief showings because they're in a very sensitive stage. This is Aphaenogaster Rudis in a founding stage, a founding colony. I didn't manage to collect any brood with them, but I've got 3 workers and the queen. She's very beautiful. The same as my Pichia, just a little more red. I gave them a fruit fly too, but they haven't seemed to touch it very much. Alright. And this last one, or no, I have one more after this, but this one is probably my favorite. Another Aphaenogaster, but this is Aphaenogaster Tenneseensis. Look how beautiful and red she is. She is absolutely gorgeous. Now she is a parasitic species, and her host is actually Aphaenogaster Rudis, which luckily, in this bag, I've got a ton of workers for. So I have workers to introduce to that queen. I'm not going to do that yet though. I want to let her get more comfortable in that tube, and then I will do the introduction, and I'm planning to do that for a video, so stay tuned for that. Now, the final colony, the final new colony that I've gotten is in this Tupperware. And you may see in there is a walnut. This is a Temnothorax colony, and I haven't seen any outside of the walnut yet, but I have seen ants in the walnut carrying larvae. So there should be a full colony in there, including the queen. I've placed a water test tube here, and I'm kind of hoping that they'll move out of the walnut and into the water test tube because of the humidity. So that's why I've stuck them in the dark closet. If they don't move out of the walnut and into the water test tube, then after, I don't know how long, after a long time, then I will just keep them in there and they can just keep their walnut nest, I guess, and I'll just feed them from there and so on. But yeah, let's look at these Chromatagaster again. I really like these. They're probably my favorite catch. They're so beautiful and their shape is so unique. I'm really hoping that it won't be too much of an issue to get more workers out of there into here. And you can see a worker is on the top there. It's kind of cool how that glows red from the light going through here and up through that. I think that they would be fine with the amount of workers they have now. I think they would be able to build up from there. But, I'm trying to see what is on the wall back there. Is that eggs? I'm not really sure. But I'm so excited for this colony. Alright, well that's gonna do it for today on Ants Midwest. I've now introduced my 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th colony, and hopefully many more to come. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos if you're up to it. Peace.